Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Nithyanandam. Welcome all of you on with, as you had the glimpse, darshan of Bhagavan as Gajamukhanugrahamurti. Now we'll be starting our session with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, which is 108 asana sequence. Now as you get ready, arrange few things which is required for the yoga, which is Panchpatram Dharni. Now sit on the yoga mat with, if you are in the male body, remove your upper cloth, apply bhasma in 16 places, kumkum on your third eye. Now just take few moments to arrange few these things, and then we'll be starting with the Nithyananda yoga.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Now we'll be starting the session with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Now we'll be chanting the Shiva Mool Mantra internally 11 times. Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now we'll be performing the Tattvachanam.
Now we'll be performing the Tattvachanam, which is the ritualistic cleansing. Keeping your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra as the Acharyas are demonstrating. Take an udani of water into your right palm. Sip the water thrice as we chant the following mantras. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Wash your hand with an udani of water. Now, with the base of your right thumb, wipe your lips twice as we chant the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring fingers joined together, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of your right hand, index finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, your left nostril. With the tips of your right hand, ring finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, your left eye, your right ear, and your left ear. Again, wash your hand. With the tips of your right hand, little finger, and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, the right chest, the left chest. With the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch above your head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and then the heart center. Now we'll be performing the Sankalpa, creating a conscious resolution for this ritual of Nithyananda Yoga. Now please clasp your hands and place them on your right thigh. Om Mamopata Samasta Duridakshaya Dvara Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Visishtajam Asyam Shubhadithau Purana Arogya Yukta Dridagatra Yogiga Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shakti Aviskaranaartham Nithyananda Yogaabhyasam Karishye. Now wash your hand with an udhani of water. Om Apaupasprisya.
Now, as we have completed the ritualistic cleansing and made the conscious resolution, we are ready to enter into Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Before we do so, let's take a few moments and have a brief recap of the 12 components. The first component is asana. Now, asana refers to various body postures practiced during PVK. Each asana is a distinct set of energy circuits is engaged, subsequently stimulating the connected energy centers. These activated energy centers play a crucial role in promoting both healing and energization of the body. The next component is pranayama. Now, with every inhalation and exhalation, with air, prana goes in. Now, this practice of pranayama enhances the maximum prana from the surrounding air and space. It prevents the escape of prana while eliminating the upward apana from the body. Next component is mudra. Now, mudra encompasses a range of hand and body gestures incorporated into the practice. Now, mudra plays a vital role in stimulating the nadis, which are the body energy channels. The next component is bandha. Bandhas are distinct body locks employed to retain and direct energy within the body. There are primarily 4 types of bandhas: Moola bandha, Udyana bandha, Jalanda bandha, and applying all 3 bandha combined together, Mahamudra bandha. Moola bandha is where we it involves the contraction of the perineum muscles. Udyan Bandha is pulling the stomach in and upward. That will be indicated in yellow circle. Jalandhar Bandha, which is locking the chin to the chest. This will be indicated in the blue circle. Now when all the three bandhas are applied all together, it forms Mahamudra Bandha. That will be indicated in purple circle. Now the next component is Japa. Now this internal chanting of Japa, the mantra in your throat center, is this keeps us in a state of unclutched space and enhances our focus during the yoga practice. The next component is Karna. Karna is the synchronous movement of hand, fingers, hips in a synchronized way. When practiced, it elevates, keeps us in a high meditative state. There are 108 asanas, karnas, revealed in Natya Shastra. The next component is chanting, the mantras. Now, authentic scriptural references for each asana are derived from Vedas and Agamas. Chanting these pramanas serves as a reminder that this yoga has been bestowed upon by Paramashivam himself. The next component is weightlifting. An option to enhance the entire PVK experiences by incorporating weights into the asanas, adding an element of challenge and intrigue. The next component is yantras, the mandalas. Now, yantras are intricate geometrical figures bestowed upon by Paramashiva in this PVK sequence. As you can see behind, there is a Sri Chakra. Now, when you focus your gaze on these yantras, energy contained within them are awakened within you through the process of quantum entanglement. The next component is Abharna, the sacred jewelry. In PVK, we use Rudraksha beads, which are the very powerful energy holding capacity. Rudraksha act as the spiritual batteries, preserving super conscious energy generated during the yoga in Swamiji's presence. Now the last component is Aushadha. Now this involves sacred alchemy products, medical herbs. We'll be using 3 Aushadhas, Vibhuti, which is applied in 16 places in the body as you can see. Now the Kumkum, which is applied on the third eye, turmeric, which is applied on the temples. Now, as we have equipped with insights with each component, let's initiate the practice of PVK. Now, it holds the potential for profound self-discovery and transformation. Now, as we have briefed about the 12 components, now let's enter into the practice of Prathama Vinyasa Krama, 108 asana sequence. The first asana is Sukhasana. Now sit with comfortable cross-legged position. Now bring both the hands, index and thumb touching together, both the hands on the respective knees, performing Bindu Mudra. Now the pranayama which we'll be performing is Samanaka Mukha. Now visualize heat rising up along the spine towards the navel center. Visualize Lord Shiva in your inner space. Perform all the 3 bandhas, Moola Bandha, Udyan Bandha and Jalandhar Bandha. Perform Mahamudra Bandha. This is Sukhasana.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Now release your Udyan Bandha. Now legs in Padmasana. We will be moving on to the next asana, which is Parvatasana. Now both the hands together in heart center. Now raise it above the head. Now visualize Mount Kailasa in your space. Perform all the 3 bandhas.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासन मङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Release the Dhyana Bandha again. Now we'll be performing the next asana, which is Halipasana. Bring both the soles of the feet together. Interlace the fingers at the back. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your space. Bend down as you bring the forehead on the ground behind the heels. Perform all the three bandhas.
पूर्वविधियाहु मे जानो उभय पगतली संपुटठानो.
Now inhale. Now the next asana is Nagipasana. As we bring both the hands cupped together at front, gaze to the nose, visualize snake in your space, performing all the three bandhas. Again, bring the forehead on the ground behind the heels.
पूर्वविधि परियागाने नीचौ वीकहूनि भनास्यो लगाजी.
Inhale and rise up. Now the next asana is Kokilasana. Now bring both the hands in Prana Mudra. Touch the big toe of the respective leg. Raise the leg up. Cross it in Padmasana. Bring the elbows down. Visualize bird in your space. Perform all the three bandhas. This is Kokilasana.
अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च.
Inhale, rise up. Now the next asana is Nithyananda. As you stack ankle on the knees, now hold the opposite toes, opposite elbows. Now gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your space as you perform all the three bandhas. Then rotate the hand in clockwise direction, then anti-clockwise direction.
घोड़ा बावा पादकी आशमा हिली सोजे दक्षचरण गोवार लो तापरि गुल्फ समोज.
Now relax, release the hands. The next asana is as we place both the hands on the ground at front, hips high. Now bring the left heel up and the left heel on the ground. Alternatively, shift the position, the Gajasana, as we scoop the head forward and down. Visualize Swamiji. Visualize elephant in your space performing Gajasana.
निब्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बी भूय मस्तकाग्रे निधाय.
Now relax. From the same position, we'll be performing Rakshasana. Now bring the heel of the right leg up and we'll be switching the position of both the heels. Alternatively, performing Rakshasana. Visualize bear in your space.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च गजासनं कुर्यात् वृक्षासनं भवति.
Now as we stand tall, we move to the next asana, which is Vaishasana. Now stand on the big toes. Bring both the hands at the heart center. Visualize Swamiji in a space. Perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mool Bandha.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वा तिष्ठेत अधोमुखः.
Now relax. As we move to the first karna, which is Urdhva Janu Karna. Now stand in Aramandi, heels together, legs, toes apart at 45 degree. Bend the knees. Bring both the hands at the heart center, parallel to the ground. Now as we twist leg and hand all simultaneously across the body, then switching the position of leg and hand simultaneously on the other side, repeating it on other side repeatedly again and again. This is Urdhva Janu Karana. Now relax. The next asana is Balalingasana. Now as we stand on the left leg, bring the knee of the right leg towards the chest. Performing Sarvashankari Mudra, interlacing outside in. Now visualize you are carrying a baby. Perform all the three bandhas.
एकं जानो रथियालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now release your leg. As we move to Padpitanasana, now bring the right leg at the back of the buttocks. Hold it with both the hands. Visualize Swamiji in your space. Perform all the three bandhas.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत् तनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Now from the same position, we move to Natarajasana. Now kick the right leg at the back, holding with the right hand. Now bring the left hand in Bindu Mudra at front. Lean forward. Visualize Lord Nataraja in your space, performing Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now, as we repeat Balalingasana on the other side, now interlace the fingers in Sarva Sankri Mudra outside in. Bring the left knee to the chest. Now visualize you are catching a baby, performing all the three bandhas.
एकं जानुगुरुदियालिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now release the leg as you move to Padapidasana. Now bring the left leg at the back of the buttocks, hold it with both the hands. Visualize Swamiji in your space as you perform all the three bandhas.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेतनम्.
Now the next asana is repeating Natarajasana. Now the kicking the left leg at the back, holding it with the left hand. Bring the right hand in Bindu Mudra at front. Lean forward. Visualize Lord Nataraja in your space, performing Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now relax. Stand tall. The next Karna is Ardhrechita Karna. Now stand in Aramandi, which is heels touching together, toes apart at 45 degrees, knees bend. Now bring the right leg at the back of the left leg. Bring the left hand to the chest, right hand to the nose, swinging it like a pendulum 3 times. As we now exchange the position of hands and legs and rotate the left hand like a pendulum. Now relax. The next is skeleton dance. Now with the eyes closed, visualizing that you are a pure bones. Shake your body. Shake the body as in without any compulsion. Now relax. The next karna is Katichina Karna. As you stand again in Aramandi, bring both the hands at the back. Now we'll be twisting our body on one side. Now open the hip on one side and hands simultaneously open it. Twist on the other side. Repeating this position on both the sides again and again. This is Katichina Karna. Now relax. As you move to the next asana, which is Tadasana. Now standing on the big toe, bring both the hands above the head, palm facing each other. Visualize a palm tree, performing all the three bandhas.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यात् सर्वज्ञपति प्रिया.
Now relax as we move to next asana, which is Uttanasana. Now bend forward, hands side of the legs. Now try to touch the knee, touch the head to the knee. Now visualize Swamiji in your space as you perform all the three bandhas.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान्.
Now from this asana, now place the body in plank position as you move to Tarakshvasana. Now tuck the chin to the chest in Tarakshvasana. Now rotate from left to right. Repeating the head again and again. Visualize Swamiji in his space performing Tarakshvasana.
गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत्.
Now lower your body down. Now extend the toes at the back, hand side of the shoulders. Lift your chest. Visualize cobra in your space. Performing Bhujangni Mudra, opening mouth wide open and then closing.
अंगुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधोभूमौ विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां च धरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षफणीवहि.
The next asana is Shasana. As they bring the body in plank position again, bring the right leg to the knee and alternatively switching the position of both the legs to the chest. Visualize Swamiji in your space. This is Shasana.
गजासन संस्थितो जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
Now again from the same plank position, we'll be performing Rathasana. Now bring the right leg between the hands as we jump and alternatively switch the position of the legs. Visualize chariot in your space performing Rathasana.
गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं पादं पुरोमार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं प्रदासनं भवति.
Now rise up. The next asana is Veerbhadrasana. Now bring the right leg at front. Now bring the right leg at front, toe facing forward.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Now
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasada Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
sorry for the technical glitch. The next asana is Vrikshasana. Now, as we stand tall on the left leg, bring the right leg on the inner thigh. Now, bring both the hands together in heart center in Atmanji Mudra. Raise it above the head. Visualize tree in your space as we perform Udyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
त्वामोरुमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु.
Now, bring leg on the opposite hip. Hands in at the Namaskar Mudra at the heart center. Visualize Lord Garuda in your space. Perform Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत्.
Now relax as you lower the leg down. Now we'll be repeating Vrikshasana on the other side. As you lift the left leg on the inner thigh of the right, bring both the hands in Namaskar Mudra, raise it above the head. Visualize tree in your space as you perform Mula Bandha and Udyana Bandha.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च यां यं पादं निधायतु.
Now the next asana is Garudasana. Now bring the left leg on the opposite hip. Bring both the hands in Namaskar Mudra at the heart center. Visualize Lord Garuda in your space, performing Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्षे येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत्.
Now relax. The next asana is Trikonasana. Now bring right leg at front, toes facing forward. Now left leg at the back, feet at side. Now bring both the hands parallel, bend down. Other hand raised up towards the sky, gaze towards the sky through the palm, performing Trikonasana, which lies triangle in a space.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Hands up. Exchange the position of the leg. Hands parallel to the ground. Bend down. Gaze to the sky. Visualize triangle in your space, performing Trikonasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Inhale and rise up. Now, as we move to the next Karna, which is Nikutaka Karna. Again, standing in Aramandi, bring both the hands at the heart center, left hand down, right hand up, palms facing each other. Now, lift the heel of the right leg. Now, exchange the position of hand and leg simultaneously. This is Nikutaka Karna. As we repeat few repetitions of this, now relax. The next asana is Angushthasana. Now with the toes tucked, sit on the heels, the perineum on the heels. Now bring the knees and palms together. Visualize Swamiji in a space as we start performing the new pranayama, which is Bhramari Kumbhaka, which is inhaling like a male bee, hold and exhale like a female bee.
कबन्धासनमित्याहुः गोरक्षासनमेव च.
Now the next asana is Saurasana. Now with both the hands, fingers on the ground, palms facing forward in Varamudra. Extend the right leg at front, toe facing up. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, Saurasana.
प्रसार्य एकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Next asana is Vidhunanasana. Now from the same position, hands, right hand in Pranamudra, touch the big toes. Now bring the left hand touching the ankle of the left hand. Bring the head to the knees, performing Vidhunanasana.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृश्य तत्करेण. Inhale.
Up. Now as we exchange the position of the leg, we will be performing Saurasana. Again, hands in Varamudra, palms facing forward, fingers on the ground, left leg at front, toes up. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
प्रसार्य एकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Now we'll be repeating Vidhunanasana as we bring the left hand in Pranamudra, touching the big toe. Bring the head to the knees. Visualize Swamiji in your space. The japa is Sohamas, Sadashivoham.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृश्य तत्करेण.
The next asana is Brahm Jurankus Asana. As we sit on the toes tucked, perineum on the heels, create a gap between the knees, palms on the knees with back of the palms on the knees. Now gaze on the ground, visualize Swamiji in a space as we perform Udyana Bandha, as we perform Jalandhar Bandha and Mool Bandha.
दोगु फनापाणी होय वैसे एडी दोगुदानी वैसे.
The next asana is Kapilashana as we drop the knees on the ground, knees apart. Now hands on both the respective knees, gaze to the nose, visualize Sage Kapila Muni in your inner space as we perform Mool Bandha and Udyana Bandha.
उभय पगदली समटारावे तिनकी माहिली को और मिलावे.
Now release Udhyana Bandha. Now the next asana is Bhadra Gorakhasana. From the same position, shift the gaze from nose to third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
उभय पगदली समटारावे तिनकी माहिली को और मिलावे.
Now the next asana is Bhadra Gorakha, is Suryasana. Now as the soles of the feet together, raise the knees off the ground. Bring the little finger and thumb together, opening the fingers in a Padma Mudra, lotus posture. Now bring the hands above the head, gaze through the gap between the palms. Visualize Lord Surya in your inner space as you perform Mula Bandha and Udhyana Bandha.
दो पगदली संपुट करे कोरबार ली भू पर इधर है.
Now the next asana is Mandukasana. As you bring the feet flat at the back, hands on the respective knees, gaze to the third eye. Visualize frog in your space as you perform Manduki Mudra, which is bringing the tongue to the roof of the mouth, visualizing nectar, Amrita flowing from Sahasrara Chakra, dripping down as you perform Mulabandha, Jajapaya Sadashivoham.
पादतलोपृष्ठदेशे अंगुष्ठेभ्ये च संस्पृशे जानुजुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयेन् मण्डूकासनम्.
The next asana is Uttana Mandukasana. Now from the same position, bring both the hands at the back, head, hold elbows holding the head, gaze to the third eye, perform Manduki Mudra. Visualize frog in your space as you perform Udhyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
मण्डूकासनं मध्यस्थं गुरुपराभ्यां धृतं शिरः.
Release both the hands. The next asana is Simhasana. As you cross the ankles at the back, hands on the respective knees, gaze to the nose. Visualize lion in your space as you open the mouth wide and stick out the tongue forcibly, exhaling forcibly.
दक्षिणं सम्यगुल्फेन दक्षिणेन तदेतर.
Now relax. The next asana is Bhadrasana. Now uncross the ankle, soles of the feet together at the back, hands in Prana Mudra, holding the opposite toes in Prana Mudra. Visualize Swamiji in your space as you gaze to the nose. Perform Udhyana Bandha and perform Jalandhar Bandha and Mula Bandha.
गुल्फौ च वृषणस्त्याधो विक्रमेण समातः.
Now the next asana is Kaka Bhusandi Asana. As you flat on the feet, knees apart. Now bring the arms around and hold the back. Gaze to the nose. Visualize crow in your space. This is Kaka Bhusandi Asana.
प्रथमे वैसकौकुटठाने दोवो हाथ पगम बीच आने.
The next asana is Kanipa Asana. As you bring both the hands on the ground at front, now bring the knees on the hands, lift the toes off the ground. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
आसन को गुण आशी तुष्टा होई तो आची होई.
Now lower your body down. We move to next asana, which is Kapilasana. Now again with both the hands on the ground, bring the crown center on the ground.
शीशी दिशा धरती देगी पगदो भूमि लिवा ऊंचा गुगरे.
Now slowly lower your body down. The next asana we'll be performing is Paramaśivoham. Now again with both the hands on the ground, twist on the right side. Now both the elbows on the knee and hip. Now lean forward, gaze to the nose. As you extend both the legs, right, visualize peacock near your face. The pranayama is Rejka pranayama.
Mayuram dandavat kuryan majuram danda namakam.
Now, as we touched on the other side, performing Parshmayasana on the other side, again, both the elbows on the knees and hip. Now lean forward, extend the body side, gaze to the third eye, visualize peacock in your space.
Mayuram dandavat kuryan majuram danda namakam.
Now lower your body down. The next asana is Vairagyanatha. Now, from the plank position, bring the right leg from outside between the hands. Gaze to the third eye as you visualize Lord Kalabhairava in your inner space.
Asana ko gunapiti jai.
Now bring the leg at the back as we repeat Vairagyanatha on the other side. Bring the left leg from outside between the hands. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Lord Kalabhairava in your inner space.
Asana ko gunapiti jai.
Now again from the plank position, we'll be performing Unmukh Pitasana. Now bring both the elbows down on the ground, hips up, bring the feet closer. Now gaze to the third eye. Vijay Swamiji in your inner space.
Bhunyasto januni hasto chatuspadama vangmukham.
Now bring the body in the plank position. The next asana is Vasishthasana. Now right hand on the ground, palms on the ground. Rotate on one side. Bring the left hand vertically up. Gaze to the sky. Visualize Lord Vasishtha in your inner space performing Vasishthasana.
Urdhu kukkutavasishta marichahala matsyakam.
Now twist the body on the other side. Visualize Sage Vasishtha in your space performing Vasishthasana on the other side.
Urdhu kukkutavasishta marichahala matsyakam.
Now relax. The next asana is Anjani Asana as we bring both the legs stretched forward, toes facing up. Bring both the hands under the buttocks, palm facing up. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Lord Hanuman in your space as you perform Moolabandha and Jalandhar Bandha.
Do kargi ubay hateli korvarli mele bheli.
Now, the next asana is Paschimottanasana. Now, with the seated position, bring both the hands in Prana Mudra. Touch the respective big toes. Now, bend from the waist. Now, touch the head to the knees. Perform all the three bandhas. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
Jano parila latanto paschimam tanam uchyate.
Inhale, rise up. The next asana is Ugrasana. Now, interlace the fingers at the back. Again, bend down as you bring the head to the knees. Perform all the three bandhas as you visualize Goddess Kali in your inner space.
Svapani bhyandradham dhritva jano parishironyate.
Rise up. The next asana is Marichi Asana. Now bring the right leg heel to the perineum. Knees up. Wrap the hands around at the back. Bring the head to the knees. Visualize Sage Marichi in your inner space.
Uttanapadam krauncancha marichim virabhadram.
Inhale, rise up. Now the next asana is Mahamudrasana. Drop the raised knee on the ground. Now hold the left sole with both the hands. Bend down, touch the knees to the head to the knees, gaze to the nose. Perform all the three bandhas. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
Mahamudram pravakshami tantresmin mama vallabhe.
Inhale, rise up. Now bring the left heel at the perineum, knee raised up. Wrap the hands at the back. Touch the head to the knees. Visualize Sage Marichi in your inner space.
Uttanapadam krauncham cha marichim veerabhadrakam. Inhale,
rise up. The next asana is Mahamudrasana on the other side. As we drop the left knee on the ground, holding the soles of the right hand, right leg with both the hands, bend down, head to the knees, gaze to the third eye, gaze to the nose, performing all three bandhas. Visualize Swamiji in your space.
Mahamudram pravakshami tantresmin mama vallabhe.
Inhale, rise up. The next asana is Bhadrasana 2. Now bring soles of the feet together, heels close to the perineum. Interlace the fingers, supporting the leg. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. The next asana is Gwalipasana. Now extend both the legs front, heels apart, toes together, hands on the respective knees. Gaze to the nose as you perform Moola Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Now relax from the Jalandhara Bandha. Now soles of the feet together. Bring the heels close to the perineum. Hold the soles with both the hands as you gaze to the nose and visualize Vijoni Mandala in your space and bend down. Touch the forehead to the ground, performing Joni Asana. Inhale, rise up. The next asana is Midaki Pavasana. And with the soles of the feet together, extend it front. Now toes apart, heels together. Hands, both the hands on side. Bend forward, bring the forehead on the ground behind the heels. Gaze to the nose, visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Inhale, rise up. Again, soles of the feet together, heels close to the perineum. Heels apart, hands underneath the legs. Gaze to the nose. Bend down. Touch the chin to the toes. Visualize Swamiji in your space, performing Siddha Samadhi Asana. Inhale, rise up. The next asana is Chinnaki Pavasana. Again, with the soles of the feet together, close to the perineum. Open the sole of the soles like a book as you bring both the elbows on the knees. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Inhale, rise up. Next asana is Charpa Chaukasana. As you bring the soles of the feet together again, heels close to the perineum. Bring both the hands on the knees. Now gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as we perform Moola Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Release Uddiyana Bandha. The next asana is Bhairavasana. Now with toes tucked on the ground, bring the heels up. Now if you can touch the knees on the ground, gaze to the third eye, bring both the hands in Bindu Mudra on the respective knees. Visualize Lord Kala Bhairava in your inner space, performing Uddiyana Bandha and Moola Bandha. Now relax. The next asana is Samanasana. With left heel close to the perineum, bring the right leg close to the chest. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
समानासनमावक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात्.
The next asana is Apanasana. Now bring the right leg above the shoulder. Raise the left leg. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your space performing Apanasana.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपे यत्नतः.
Now we'll be repeating Samanasana on the other side as you bring the heel of the right leg close to the perineum. Bring the left leg at the chest. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
समानासनमावक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात्.
Now bring the left leg on the shoulders. Lift the right leg. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your space performing Apanasana on the other side.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपे यत्नतः.
Now lower the legs down. The next asana is Gomukhasana. Now left leg on the ground. Bring the right leg on the top of the left. Bring both the hands interlaced on the top knee. Gaze to the nose. Visualize cow in your inner space as you perform the new pranayama, which is Siddhkari pranayama.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्फं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत्.
Now relax. The next asana is Anushasana. Now bring both the hands in Bindu Mudra, Prana Mudra. Hold the big toes of the opposite leg. Gaze to the nose. Perform Siddhkari pranayama, then enter into Moolabandha and Udyanabandha.
दक्षिण को नीचे उठाने, बाहों ताके ऊपर आने.
Release the Udyanabandha. The next asana is Anushasana 2. Now interlace the fingers at the back. Gaze to the nose as you bend down. Visualize Rishika Anusha in your space. The perform Siddhkari pranayama.
जीमना गोदा की संधि, उपरडावा गोदा की संधि.
Inhale and rise up. The next asana is Garudasana as you bring left heel close to the perineum. Right knee up, hands on respective knees. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Lord Garuda in your space as you perform Siddhkari pranayama, and the japa is Om Nithyananda. Om Nithyananda.
दावोपगमोडी माहिलो गुल्फमूलद्वार नीचे दे.
The next asana is Nardasana. Now sit on the left heel. Interlace the fingers at the back as you twist on the right side. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Sage Narada in your space as you perform Naradasana.
पिष्टिच वाम भक्तली केरी, भूपरिता ही लगावे फेरी.
Inhale, twist your body. Now the next asana is Matsya Pithikasana. Now bring the left leg on the thigh of the right. Raise the right knee. Now hold the big toe in Prana Mudra. Hold the chin of the right leg. Gaze to the nose. Now visualize Matsya, the avatar of Lord Vishnu. Perform Siddhkari pranayama.
वामे नवामांगुष्टंतो गृहीतं मत्स्य पीठकम्.
Now the next asana we'll be repeating is Gomukhasana on the other side. As you bring the right leg on ground, left leg on the top, interlace the fingers on the top knee. Gaze to the nose. Visualize cow in your space as you perform Siddhkari pranayama.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्फं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत्.
The next asana we'll be repeating is Anushasana. Now with hands in Prana Mudra, hold on to the opposite toes. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Sage Rishika Anusha in your space. Perform Siddhkari pranayama, then enter into Udyanabandha and Moolabandha.
दक्षिण को नीचे उठाने, बाहों ताके ऊपर आने.
Release the Udyanabandha. The next asana we'll be repeating is Anushasana 2 on the other side. As you interlace the fingers at the back, gaze to the nose, bend down, touch the nose to the ground. Visualize, say, Ishka Anusha in your space.
Jimana Goda ki Gandhi, Upradava Goda ki Gandhi.
Inhale, rise up. Now, the next asana is Garudasana 2. Now, with the heel of the right to the perineum, raise the knee of the left leg. Hands on the respective knees. Gaze to the nose. Perform Sitkari Pranama as we visualize Lord Garuda in your inner space.
The
next asana is Naradasana. Now sit on the heel of the right leg. Interlace the fingers at the back. Now twist your body on the left. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Sage Narada in your inner space. Now untwist your body. The next asana is Matsya as we bring the right leg on the opposite thigh of the left. Now hold on to the left toe with the left hand in Pranamudra. Hold on to the chin from the right hand. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Matsya in a space as you perform Siddhakari Pranayama. Now, with both legs at front extended, the next asana is Matsendra Asana. Now bring the left leg on the right thigh, lift the right knee, twist your body on right side, elbow on the left elbow on the right knee, hand on the ears, right hand at the back, gaze to the third eye, performing Matsendra Asana. The next asana is Kubasana. Now bring the left hand in Prana Mudra, touch the big toe of the right leg. Right hand on the ears, gaze to the third eye. Visualize camel in your inner space.
आसन को गुना झोलो जाए.
Now drop the right hand from knee ear to the ground. Touch the hold on to the chin from the left hand. Gaze to the third eye as we perform Matsyendrasana 2.
Matsyendrapidam Jadara Pradiptim Prachanda Rukmandala Khandanastram.
Your body. Again, both the legs extended front. Bring left leg on the left, right leg on the left thigh. Raise the left knee. Twist the body on the left side as you bring the right elbow on the left knee, left hand on the ground. Gaze to the third eye, performing Matsyendrasana on the other side.
Udaram Paschimabhasam Krutva Tataha.
The next asana is Kubasana as we bring the right hand in Prana Mudra, touching the left big toe, left hand on the ears, gaze to the third eye at the back, visualize camel in your space.
Asana ko guna jholo jaye.
Now raise the left hand onto the ground, right hand holding to the chin, gaze to the third eye at the back, performing Matsyendrasana 2.
Matsyendrapidam Jadara Pradiptim Prachanda Rukmandala Khandanastram.
Now untwist your body. The next asana is Padmasana as you bring the legs in Padmasana. Hands on the respective knees. Gaze to the nose. Visualize Lord Shiva in your space as you perform Sitali Pranayama and perform all the three bandhas.
Asanam Dvitam Proktam Padmam Vajrasanam Tatha.
Now release all the three bandhas as we move to next asana, which is Padmasana 2. Now bring both the hands in Prana Mudra, touch the opposite big toe. Gaze to the nose. Visualize yourself as Goddess Parvati. Now perform Sitali Pranayama.
उत्तानोच्चरणौ कृत्वा ऊरुसंस्थो प्रयत्नतः.
Now the next asana is Kukutasana. Now bring both the hands between the thigh and the calves. Hands on the ground. Now lift the body off the ground. Visualize rooster in your inner space as you perform Sahaja Pranayama.
पद्मासनं सुसंस्थाप्य नाभोरोरन्तरे करो.
Lower your body down. The next asana is Baddhaki asana. Now from the Padmasana position, hands on the ground as you stand on the knees. Palms, fingers facing towards the body. Now bring both the elbows side of the navels. Lean forward. Knees off the ground. Now visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform Baddhaki asana.
धरामोष्ठ्यपकरद्वयेन तत्कोर्परिस्थापितानाभिपार्श्वः.
Now relax. The next asana is Mayurasana. Now both the hands on the ground. Fingers facing towards the body. Bring as you lift the legs off the ground. Visualize peacock in your inner space.
अथ वक्षे महादेव मयूरासनम् उत्तमम्.
Now lower your body down. Legs spread side. Hands interlace at the back. Visualize crocodile in your inner space as you perform Makarasana.
अध्यात्मचेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानो.
The next asana is Salavasana as you bring both the hands sides of the shoulders. Forehead on the ground. Lift the leg and knees off the ground.
अध्यात्मचेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिमौष्टभ्यकरयोस्तलाभ्यां.
Now the next asana is Ustrasana. Now hold onto the feet of the with the respective hands as you bring the legs towards the ground of side of the hips. Visualize camel in your inner space.
अध्यात्मचेते पदयुग्मं व्यस्तं पृष्ठे निधाय विधृतं कराभ्यां.
The next asana is Dhanurasana. Now with the hands holding the respective feet, lift the chest up, simultaneously lift the leg kicking back, kicking up. Visualize Shiva's bow in your inner space as you perform Dhanurasana.
प्रसार्य पादौ भुजदण्डरूपौ करौ च पृष्ठे धृतपादयुग्मम्.
Now lower your body down. Now sit in Bhagasana. Hands on the respective knees. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
उल्टा मोड़ी पादौ वैसे भगरो जुगति करे एक ऐसे.
The next asana is Gohyasana. Now bring both the hands shoulder width apart. Interlace the fingers. Hand holding the head. Crown center on the ground. Now lift the hips high. Bring the legs closer. Now lift the toes off the ground. Bring the knees to the chest. Try to touch the chin. This is Gohyasana.
दो हाथ की कहुनी जोजी पुनः कलाई जाने दोई.
Now raise the legs vertically up. This is Sirsasana.
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विधैव विदितं हिनः.
Now slowly lower your body down with legs extended forward. We'll be starting the new pranayama, which is
भस्त्रिका प्राणायाम.
with a rapid inhalation, rapid exhalation, forcibly exhaling. The next asana is Fordhyasana. As we hold on to the calves and bring both the legs vertically up. Now head to the knees. Visualize Swamiji in your own space as you perform Bhastrika Pranayama.
दो हाथ पग बाहर आने, घोड़ा तरे कागज उठाने.
Now relax. The next asana is Parighasana. Now bring the legs at 45 degree. Hands at the back, holding the shoulders. Visualize maze in your space as you gaze to the third eye, performing Bhastrika Pranayama.
उत्तान शयनं गुरुपराभ्यां भूमिं वैष्णभ्यां.
The next asana is Naukasana. Again lift your legs at 45 degree. Hands parallel to the ground. Gaze to the third eye. Visualize both in your inner space as you perform the Bhastrika Kumka Pranayama.
नौ उत्तान शयनं गुरुपराभ्यां भूमिं वैष्णभ्यां.
Now relax. The next asana is Rudrasana. With soles of the feet together. Hands underneath holding the feet. Bring the soles of the feet to the chest. Chin onto the toes. Gaze to the nose as you visualize Lord Rudra in your space, performing Bhastrika Pranayama.
भगतली संपुट करी हाथस्य पग ऊंचाई.
Now relax. As you bring both the soles, feet on the ground, knees up, lower your body down. Hands behind the heels. Lift the hips off the ground. Perform Mula Bandha and Udhyana Bandha. This is Anupiritasana 2.
ऊर्ध्वे च जानुनी कृत्वा शवित्वोर्ध्वमुखं तथा.
Now lower your body down with legs spread apart. Now in
Mentally force the prana to move across the body. उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं. शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasada Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Now slowly come down to the bottom. Start your fingers. Now, now next to comfortably be in the seated position. Now we have finished the sequence of 108 asana sequence, which is Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Congratulations. Now we will be finishing this sequence with the Purna Mantra.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्.
We end this session right now. Next day, join us with the Nithyananda Yoga as the first session, where we will be performing the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama with 308 asana sequence. Thank you, Nithyananda.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasudashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
경향연합 보스 정기철.
정기철 데리고 와!
저 절대로 사장님 설명시켜드리지 않겠습니다. 이번 작전은 보안이 생명이에요. 나도 나 믿는다.
이 미친 수사만 빨리 끝날 수만 있으면.
내가 널 믿어야 되지 않겠냐?
쏴!
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Nithyanandam, I welcome all of you with today's exciting Nithyananda yoga session of 308 asana sequence, which we call as Dviti Vinyasa Krama. Now, we'll be starting with the Sadguru Vandanam. Before we start, let's get ready for the yoga session by applying bhasma on the 16 places. As you can see, I am indicating all the 16 places where you have to apply all the bhasmas in 16 places. If you have little of bhasma, just apply it on your forehead. Apply kumkum on your third eye. Take the panchpatram udhani with water in the panchpatram. As yoga is ritual, we start with achmanam. With these, if you are in the male body, remove your upper cloth. Yes. Now, take some time. Have the yoga mats with you. Takes a few seconds, few minutes. Arrange all these things and come back for the session. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.